Ladies and gentlemen, it's the event you've all been waiting for. I'm the one, the only, Taskmaster!
Hello, this is Zubbie. Wow, Taskmaster sure knows how to make an entrance. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Marvel Legends Taskmaster, and we'll see how he performs in the Action Figure Pentathlon. I picked Taskmaster up from the Toys R Us website for $19.99. Taskmaster is part of the Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure wave. Let's get Tasky open. Taskmaster comes with a sword, a shield, an alternate head, and the red skull head from the Build-A-Figure. Now, before we start today's competition, I do have a disclaimer. Taskmaster is one of my favorite villains/anti-heroes. I'm going to try not to let that influence his pentathlon score, but I think we all have a little bias for figures of characters we enjoy. Previous competitors in the Action Figure Pentathlon include Marvel Legends Spider-Gwen and Speed Demon. Currently, Speed Demon is in first place, followed by Gwen. That couch has room for one more, but will Taskmaster take Speed Demon's #1 spot away? Well, you can check out Taskmaster's articulation as he stretches for the competition. Let's go over some character background information. Taskmaster's real name is rumored to be Tony Masters. He first appeared in a comic in Avengers 195 in 1980. Taskmaster is both a mercenary and a teacher. Have you ever wondered where the supervillains get all their henchmen? Well, when Taskmaster isn't running direct missions, he's teaching goons how to fight in one of his training academies. Taskmaster has the power of photographic reflexes, which means he can learn how to perform an action by watching it once, and then he could perfectly recreate it without any practice. He studies how other heroes and villains fight and combines the very best parts of their fighting styles. His limitation is that he cannot copy superpowers, so he won't be shooting lasers out of his eyes like Cyclops, but he can throw a shield and a punch, Captain America style. Now that Taskmaster's warmed up, let's move on to the Action Figure Pentathlon. Today's competition will have 5 rounds. At the end of each round, I will assign a score. Round 1, Beauty. In this round, we will check to see how close Taskmaster's action figure is to his comic self. Well, that's what we normally do, but this round's going to have to be a bit different than usual because Taskmaster has actually never worn this costume in the comics. This look is a modern design from the cartoon Ultimate Spider-Man. If you switch to the alternate Udon head, you get the look from the movie Iron Man and Captain America Heroes United, which also hasn't appeared in the comics. I think Taskmaster is rocking both these looks, and they look very close to their source material. I do have a few areas on my figure where the white paint isn't applied quite thick enough, so he loses a point there. But overall, Taskmaster is getting 9 out of 10 points for this round. Round 2, Balance. Balance is a simple round consisting of how easy is it to get Taskmaster to stand and how stable is he once he's standing. Taskmaster has awesome new boots that are topped with a new ball joint that makes him easier to pose and balance than most figures. I really like this new style of ankle, and look how cute his little boots are. These boots are a new sculpt specifically for Taskmaster because they match his cartoon version perfectly. My figure doesn't have any problems with loose joints, and combined with those great ankles, I'm going to give Taskmaster a 10 out of 10 in this round. Round 3, the chair. Let's see how well Taskmaster can sit. Taskmaster's belt isn't glued on, so it raises up easily to allow his legs to move forward more. I was a bit concerned with how well Taskmaster will be able to sit, since his legs are both muscular and heavily armored. Sitting was one of the things that annoyed me with the old Toy Biz Taskmaster, but this new one sits great. I'm going to give Taskmaster a score of 10 out of 10 in this round, which is outstanding. Round 4, the fancy drink. Does Taskmaster's articulation allow him to appear as if he's enjoying a fancy drink? Let's find out. One fun Taskmaster moment in the comics is in Secret Avengers #29, when an angry Venom busts into a bar and freaks out most of the patrons. Taskmaster's unfazed, though. He just wants to finish his drink before addressing Venom. Even though Taskmaster has armored arms with thick elbow guards, the double joints in his elbow allow him to touch his face with his hands, and he can certainly enjoy his drink with ease. Round 5. Comic Art Recreation. Now normally I'd select a pose from a comic and see if Action Figure Taskmaster can recreate it. However, since this costume is from the Ultimate Spider-Man show, it makes more sense to take a pose from the cartoon. I've selected this frame from the Season 3 Agent Venom episode. I think Taskmaster's doing a great job pulling off the pose. Taskmaster gets 9 out of 10 points for this round. Bonus round! Special talent. Okay, Tasky, is there anything else you can do to score up to 3 bonus points? I think it's great how the shield can attach to his back, and I love the extra head sculpt. The sword and shield accessories Taskmaster comes with are must-haves. Taskmaster usually carries around a whole arsenal of weapons, so it would have been nice to receive some handguns, a bow, arrows, a quiver, some additional hands. But I can understand why Hasbro couldn't afford to include all of his weapons. The fact that we got the Udon head sculpt is amazing. I'm going to give Taskmaster 2 out of 3 bonus points for his accessories. Now it's time for the results. Thanks to the bonus points, Taskmaster's total score is 50 points. So that means his average score over the 5 rounds is a score of 10, which is amazing. Taskmaster earned the first spot on the couch, so you better slide over, Speed Demon. Well, you can't say I didn't warn ya. And that's today's competition. Now I have a favor to ask from all of you. While I enjoy making these pentathlon videos, I have to admit they're quite a bit more time consuming than my other videos. So if this is something you'd like to see continued in the future, if you could please let me know by either giving this a thumbs up or even let me know in the comments below, I would really appreciate it. I know a lot of other people are reviewing Marvel Legends, and I thought, well, this might be a fun way to do something a little differently. So if you like the format, please let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, you can either share or subscribe as well to see more videos. Thanks for watching.